Over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there.
So I was in the courtroom where this trial is taking place, and I was sitting right behind Cassie Ventura's husband, and I watched him as he sort of glared at Sean Combs at times, at the family, especially during the period of time where the prosecution showed photos of 13 men, different races, predominantly black men. These are all men that Cassie was able to identify in terms of names sometimes and where these freak-offs, these alleged freak-offs took place, from cities like LA, Miami, New York, Las Vegas, etc. I can only imagine how painful it must be to sit there and listen to that testimony regarding your wife.
What would you do if the love of your life stood in court and admitted under oath that they cheated on you? How would you react if tapes surfaced showing your spouse willingly going back to their abusive ex after marrying you? Would you stay? Would you walk out? Or would your world shatter before your eyes like Alex Fiennes did? This isn't a movie. This is real life, real pain, real courtroom drama. And today we're diving into the moment when Cassie's husband, Alex Fiennes, watched his reality collapse, all in front of a judge, jury, and the world. Why did Alex leave the courtroom in silence? What exactly was on those tapes? Did Cassie betray him? Or was she trapped in something darker than any of us imagined? Let's break it all down, every confession, every contradiction, and every question no one seems ready to answer.
You loved Mr. Combs, correct? I did. You believed he loved you too. I did believe he loved me too.
It all started with a video, a tape so disturbing, so intimate that when it was played in court, the silence was deafening. Cassie, the pop star once known for her cool demeanor, confessed to going back to Diddy after her marriage to Alex Fiennes. And not just once. Under oath, she admitted, "Yes, we had a good night. I went back to his house." That one line so casual broke not just the tension in the room, it broke her husband. Alex Fiennes, sitting right there in the courtroom, had to watch his wife recount moments with another man. Not just any man, Diddy, her ex, her alleged abuser, a man she had supposedly left behind. What kind of strength does it take to sit through that? Apparently not even Alex could handle it. One witness described the moment he stood up and left. No words, no outburst, just silent devastation.
So I was in the courtroom where this trial is taking place, and I was sitting right behind Cassie Ventura's husband. I can only imagine how painful it must be to sit there and listen to that testimony regarding your wife.
But on his way out, he shot Diddy a glare so cold, so full of fire, it could have burned through concrete. This wasn't just about betrayal. This was about humiliation, public televised humiliation.
I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this, you did not.
But the court wasn't the only arena judging Alex Fiennes. The internet, always ruthless, pounced. Trolls called him a simp, said he should have known what he signed up for. Some even mocked him for marrying what they call damaged goods. And they weren't alone. Even celebrities joined the feed in frenzy. Rapper Boozy tweeted that Alex probably liked to watch too. Andrew Tate took things even further, calling Alex weak and Cassie a volunteer, not a victim. The internet wasn't just speculating, it was attacking. But then Alex spoke up, not with rage, not with blame, but with clarity. "I didn't. I would save Cassie," he said. Cassie saved Cassie. He praised her strength. He refused to be cast as the hero. He asked for privacy and made it crystal clear his wife had been through hell and she came out fighting.
Over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass.
But still, the questions didn't stop. Let's talk about those tapes. Courtroom leaks reveal that Cassie didn't just talk about her past. She relived it. She admitted to cheating, to going back, to taking a FaceTime call from Alex while lying in bed next to Diddy. That's when people started asking, did Alex know? Was he really blindsided? And here's where things get twisted, Cassie.
I'm wondering about the boyfriend, Diddy, whether he came to the set to make sure everything was copacetic with you.
No, he actually really trusted the situation. Him and Terrence spoke beforehand because Terrence.
Wait. You date P. Diddy?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know this. Yeah. Hold the phone.
You know, I typically don't talk about my private life.
Well,
but
forgive me. They put it on the television.
They put it on the television.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't go, like, really, it's your business.
Testified that she was forced into freak-offs, a term Diddy allegedly coined for drug-fueled sex parties, where she was pressured to perform with other men while he watched. According to her, she didn't enjoy them. She did them because she was young, because she was scared, because she wanted to please him.
And again, just to reiterate what is a freak-off, the freak-off essentially was something that Cassie said she learned about through Sean Combs about a year into their relationship. He described it as voyeurism, wanting to watch her have sex with someone else. And she said that she did it because she was 22, 21. She was young. She didn't know any better, and that she wanted to please Sean Combs.
At one point, when asked if she ever enjoyed the freak-offs, she broke down. I did, but only because I got to spend one-on-one time with him, and I really did love him. That's not just trauma, that's emotional warfare.
There ever a time that you enjoyed the freak-offs? This is when Cassie got choked up and she said, I did, but only because I got to spend one-on-one time with Combs, and I really did love him.
But Diddy's legal team painted a different picture. They claimed Cassie participated willingly, that she used the freak-offs to keep Diddy from straying, that she wasn't a victim, she was a partner, so which is it?
Today, Diddy's legal team trying to make it look like Cassie wanted to participate in these drug-fueled orgies. And what they're doing is they're showing emails, text messages from the course of Ventura and Combs' relationship. One of those text messages from 2009 shows Ventura saying to Combs, I'm always ready for a freak off. Why show a message like that? What they're trying to do is poke holes in the allegations that she made.
Let's refocus on Alex Fine. This man ran 50 miles to raise awareness for domestic violence. That moment was captured on video in 2019. Cassie hugging him, tears in her eyes. Back then, it was viewed as a moment of love and triumph.
We're on mile 40 out of 50. Really no preparation for it.
Now, people are rewatching that footage and seeing something different. Was that smile masking trauma? Was her love for Alex real or part of a complicated escape? Alex stood by Cassie through all of this, 4 days in court, silent, composed, visibly shaken. He was asked to leave the courtroom when Cassie testified about a 2018 rape allegation, not because he was emotional, but because he might be called as a witness. That's how entangled he is in this case. He's not just a bystander. He's part of the story. And remember, Alex was once hired by Diddy as a trainer, which raises even more eyebrows. Did Cassie fall for Alex while still with Diddy? Did Diddy know? If this man allegedly blew up Kid Cudi's car over a minor beef, why didn't he retaliate when his trainer stole his girlfriend? Unless Cassie requested Alex flip the power dynamic, took control, or so Diddy's defense wants you to believe. So let's unravel this. Cassie says she was manipulated, tracked, isolated, and abused. Diddy's team says she was complicit, not coerced. Alex Fine says none of that matters. What matters is that Cassie saved herself. But if everything Cassie testified is true, why didn't she leave sooner? The answer isn't easy. Trauma bonding, fear, career threats, isolation. It's a psychological trap. According to Cassie, Diddy controlled her every move. When she tried to leave, he reeled her back in with gifts, promises, apologies. Classic abuser behavior. She said she took opiates to numb herself, that she suffered UTIs, mouth injuries, emotional scars, that nothing about those freak-offs was consensual. They were domination disguised as desire. And yet she admitted to going back again and again. So now we ask, was she in love? Was she addicted? Or was she simply trying to survive?
Sean Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. And the defense said, listen, what you witnessed was wrong. It was inhumane. It was horrible, but that was domestic violence. And they said that is not criminal enterprise. That is not racketeering. But both sides sort of making those compelling arguments and opening statements that for the prosecution, that he is guilty, for the defense, obviously saying that he's not guilty of these crimes that he's alleged to have committed.
This trial isn't just exposing one toxic relationship. It's pulling the curtain back on an entire system. Behind the glitz and glamour, behind the red carpets and Instagram filters lies control, coercion, silence. How many other power couples in Hollywood are built on secrets and pain? Alex, Fine, and Cassie was seen as couple goals, but now we know what hid behind those perfect posts. A husband trying to protect a wife whose past keeps bleeding into their present. A woman trying to heal from trauma while the world reopens reopens her wounds, and a man, Diddy, fighting to defend his empire from the wreckage of his actions. So now we're left with questions, the kind no courtroom can fully answer. Was Cassie truly a victim of psychological abuse, or did she make choices that blurred the line between consent and control? Did Alex Fine know more than he let on, or was he just the final casualty of Cassie's past? And maybe the most haunting question of all, will this trial forever change how we see love, loyalty, and power in Hollywood? One thing is certain, this isn't the end of the story. The tapes have been played, the testimonies heard, the public divided. But while the world argues, Alex Fine walks away from the courtroom, not out of shame, but out of heartbreak. He believed in love. He believed in Cassie. And now, like all of us, he's left wondering what was real. So what do you think? Was Cassie a victim or a volunteer? Did Alex Fine know what he was walking into? And will Diddy finally be held accountable or walk away once again? Drop your thoughts in the comments.